I want to get something because I want to make my business grow, to buy the clothes to sell it. Thank you.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Good morning. My name is Kamisho from Wholesale University, and I'm here in Kenya to learn more about technology, export and import skills, how they trade, and most importantly, technology. Because I heard that Kenya is the country that is learning tech. Yeah, the reason why for that is because of I'm running a business where my business is my company is having a large business. It's not only one business. I have fruit and veg, and I have an NGO also that bring people together, like bring all the local businesses and artists together in one place so that we can exchange and trade in each other. So I'm just here to learn and grow my business.
But as well, I also prefer small, I also do small deals where I use the tax rate, which is maybe I need a child for me, and then sometimes the lady is tax rate, by the tax rate. So what I would like to learn here in Kenya, I would like to learn how to do business. And I would like to learn how to manage my finances and my business as well, and how we have to grow and be into. Yes.
Thank you so much for being welcome in Kenya. So my name is Precious. I'm from Wholesale in South Africa. So my business is peanut butter. I'm manufacturing peanut butter in Asia. So I'm here to learn more since they are doing coffee. So I might do coffee in South Africa. Might manufacture coffee in South Africa. I mean, open-minded person. So I'm here to learn how do you bring your products, how do you label your products. Thank you so much.
I sell bakeries, and my expectation for the future is that I will start my business and we need to exchange ideas. And I also want to see how others operate. I want to know how to save and handle my business finances, how to become a better baker, and new ideas included.
Professor kids are in the room.
As I said before, my business page. So now I'm here because I want to learn and I want to learn how Kenyans do their business. And Seta. So then I leave this.
Okay. I'm greetings. Okay. I'm greetings. Okay. What's jumbo? Okay.
It's jump. You need to follow it.
It's jumbo.
I can't wait for this week to so I can go home.
Hello, Mr. West. Mr. West.
So what are you hoping to learn? Be good friend, or to be best in my company, to register my company. So when you are going to know what to do, you can open
Mas vamos a coisa.
Thank you. My name is Uncle Sam.
My name is Ndebele Nagwe. And first of all, I'd like to apologize for our big DMS and being games and everything that I approached from my super-in-law. My reason for being here is simple. I just need exposure. I need to learn what other people are doing so that they are going to think like it and what our needs are going to be. To incorporate that into our South African culture and learn the best way that we can to make things happen. Marketing, incorporating technology in our businesses, promptness, effectiveness, money managing, saving, costing and pricing, networking and sharing with core businesses, how to grow together instead of against one another. And build a bigger, better business sector, informal trading, making it formal and making sure that we all do it.
Hey. Makai. Ham. Makahambe izothi. Ikuninga phakathi.
I have a small restaurant that I operate from my own house. I've turned my lounge into a dining area. I operate everything from there. And I make my own sauces and my own acha, which one day I would like to see manufacturing in the wholesale company that will be selling my brand of sauces.
Hello, Mr. West. Mr. West.
My name is Mr. and I come from the Eastern Free State. So what I do is that I sell a 100% black-owned energy drink. It's called Bonfire. I'm mostly known for it. And then I try to incorporate still water and cold brands inside. And also I offer services such as bouncing. So a bouncer is someone who keeps order inside a nightclub or a pub. So whenever there's like a major mistrust festival in my hometown, whether it's in the black market or in the white market, they come to me for bouncers. I have bouncers who are very big, and I also had the opportunity to go and study at the university where I obtained a Bachelor of Arts in Sports or Science, because I used to play rugby. So what I would like to learn mostly is, when I'm here, to learn everything, because I realized that as an engineer, I love changing cash. So I try to learn from how do I move from carrying cash at the time to do things electronically. And also I tasted coffee for the first time. And I was really amazed
Very important. Just note what they're saying, because on Thursday we want to know that they have been consistent. Yes. So at the time people is trying to make sure we stick to time. Let's listen very deeply.
Lead by example.
So our shops are not doing well.
Because we run the business of sugar, tire, car wash, so we are cooperative for 5 people with them. So my partners are the people who work for Anjuma. So each and every time I use to help them with my cash so that they can see our business growing up. So what we like is to have the skill and to know how to do your business to grow it up, so that if maybe this chips are more of us can be bigger, so that is
Thank you.
I'm doing two kinds of business. I'm getting up and I'm supplying and present profit. So what I'm here, I want to learn how to work as a group. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Jacob Zodeti. Originally from the place called Katimbi. My business is sell perfume. What we do, we buy the oil, we buy the perfume base, we mix and we bottle ourselves. So in this business, I see that myself, unfortunately, I have a lot of complacency, which means I'm relaxing. I don't want my business is not going. So what I came here to do, I came to take the experience, see how I can grow my business, so that one day I can do a business that will be what we call generational wealth. Yes.
I'd like to take this moment to thank Zetech and W&R Seta for giving us this chance to go on the flight. Just a brief information about it. I started really interested in it when I was a young boy. I was called 17 as a student at school. So I grew up and then went to W&R Seta when I was still 7. It is extreme. So they told me some things. Then my business grew. I found it and I bought it. Now currently I'm running a store. I have very technical currently. What I'm doing is I was doing business without doing. I was running business like hand to mouth. What I need to learn here is marketing, how to strengthen my business so that it can be owned and I still my cash flow in terms of making savings and be able to pay my staff as I grow in business and how to speak out how best can I work with people having businesses.
Timekeeper is a troublemaker, guys. Timekeeper.
Don't take that exercise for granted. At least you have been here. You have told us who you are. You know that has even helped us to interact and even know each other.
Sorry for the poor quality, guys. Sorry for that. Sorry for that.
COO, please say hello.
Hello.
Yes, so we proceed and now we are without further ado. We are very late. We are running behind on our schedule. I don't want to take too much of Professor Gitao's time. He's supposed to take us through as an introduction to entrepreneurship. Then we have our guest from Safaricom, because now after we move from Professor Gitao, now we go to immersion, where we will have our guest from Safaricom. They decide to come here and tell us everything we need to know, so that when we go there, we don't take up too much time out there. So that's why we thought it was a good idea for them to come here. But first we will have Professor Gitao, so that we complete, we are done with the training part, then we move over to immersion. So later on, we will continue telling you why we are giving you these exercises, and I'm sure you are going to love that. So Professor Gitao, the floor is yours now.
Alright? Simple as means that in our country, hakuna matata. So no trouble. Welcome to Kenya. I'm so much excited to have you. I was in the country and you guys did a wonderful time. And I'll not forget. Actually, our neighboring country on the western side is called Uganda. And in Uganda, we used to have a certain president I was called what was the name? He said that you people have fed me until I'm fed up. And when he comes to my country, I'm going to bitch. That's the kind of English he needs. Otherwise, we are really very happy for coming. And I've been listening to you as you're talking about the expectations. And I must say that you have put your band up here. And you make sure that you will meet that and exceed. Those are business. And one of the things that makes me so much excited about this program is something from south to south. I don't know where John might be on market like this, but south to south cooperation. Which simply means that the countries which are treated as like the African countries, let me put it that way. When they decide to work together, you can imagine what they can achieve. Sometimes I've always admired the man for the hand. Very tiny. But I can tell you, they can eat a whole of a tea overnight, and it's gone. Just because of. And I'm very happy that we have seen that we can also get our solutions from inside Africa. And we hope at the end of this training, not just come out of some exciting knowledge, but also going to come out with business connections. So when you go to those places, very key. An entrepreneur is somebody who possesses special knowledge. Professor will tell you that. Possesses special knowledge. And is able to see opportunities. Because two things that define an entrepreneur. One is opportunity. Right? And the other one is proactiveness. I'm going to take them. Because you can see opportunities, but if you don't take them, you as well as not having seen them. Alright? So when we go out there, we have our Mula and as well. I want you to go and see those opportunities. Here of them. Right? And when you come out of here, you have a whole country to sell to that you didn't have before. So don't just start thinking North Cape, East Cape, I don't know, you know, there you are. Or KZN, I think nobody, don't think everybody, yeah, good. Because of this wider, alright, wider. So that's what I want to achieve. Otherwise, we are so happy. I know time is gone, but don't worry, I know how to deliver. I'm a lecturer, and I've been doing this for years. And so when I come, a subject like this one, it's close to my heart to deliver it precisely. This is called Zetech University. It's a great university. This is where we
the person speaking.
As you came to know, I'm also an innovator, one who also is creating solutions in the area of technologies. One technology I'm in is called e-mobility, which is about electric vehicles. So our innovation in electric motorbikes. And I'm also in so many other innovations in different technologies in the industry. So you come here. I am not going to do the discussion of my innovations and automation, but I want you also to open your ears and learn. I remember my students when I was much younger than I am, and I used to go across some of these beautiful cities in the US. And one thing that is striking me, these guys every day they have something I've never seen before. What I thought I had seen something yesterday, and today I see something even better. Alright? So, and those things are created by people. So, as we run entrepreneurship and innovation, all you realize that inside you is a product you have never seen. Inside you is some food that people have never eaten. Are you getting it? Inside you is a fashion design that nobody has ever worn. And who is going to bring it? You! Alright, so someone is going to help me. I want us to start off by going to our books on page 5. Page 5. It says page 5. As you go through this manual, you're going to find that it follows a particular sequence. And the sequence is that the opening part, we're going to look at the purpose, Let me go through that. It's hello. Every of the content is presented in the same format. So we'll start by asking ourselves what is the purpose of writing about information and innovation. And the purpose of this is to help you be able to acquire KSA, which is knowledge, skills, and attitudes. Okay, we want you to acquire what? KSA, standing for knowledge, skills, and attitudes. Because when you possess the knowledge, skills, and attitudes, what you become a competent person. You become competent. So competency or ability for you to be able to become an entrepreneur who does well but successfully does the right thing all the time is to have knowledge, skills, and attitudes. So what is knowledge is understanding of a given subject matter. How well do you understand your business? How well do you know your business? We would want to know, do you know your business? And I'll be listening at some of you, and I found most of you are in the area of fast foods. So how do you understand the business of fast foods? Okay? Like if you are a mathematician and you know mathematics, when you see a problem on the board there, even without looking for formula, you solve it. Why? You know it. Isn't it? So if you know food, if I put here vegetables and maybe some fruits and put some bread and something, within no time you have already come up with how you can do those things. Why? Because you know. You get it? So knowledge enables you to know how to combine whatever you have to solve a problem. So when you are in a given field, there are different kinds of trainings that you must undergo as an entrepreneur. If you are in the food industry, have you been able to enroll in a program which helps you to get knowledge about how to do food? Right? You may be naturally gifted, but just by the fact that you are naturally gifted, does not mean that you are competent. We have a very good runner in Kenya, very good runner, who has won 2 gold medals in a single competition. 2 gold medals, one in 1,500 meters, another one in 5,000 meters. She's called Faith Kipyegon. Okay? But can I surprise you? Faith Kipyegon has a trainer. Faith Kipyegon has a trainer. And can I surprise you again? She can run faster than the trainer. Did you hear that? Yes. She has a trainer and can run faster than the trainer. Just by the fact that you are so good, does not mean that you don't want to train. Because even the best barber has a barber who does the hair for him. Is it not so? Even the best salonist, like the way our coordinator here, Mother Sigari, looks so cute in Kenya. Hair, yeah? Somebody had worked on her hair. If she didn't accept, she couldn't be as big fast. She is. So when you see people who are successful, they must have sat with somebody who knew what success means like that and was able to help them become even more successful. That's what Zetech is here. To help you understand your business. And so I'll keep on asking you questions like, what is your business? And if I ask you many times, don't worry. I will keep asking that question. Because you understand that business. So, knowledge. Then skills. What are skills? Skills are abilities to perform. Abilities to perform. Can you perform what you say you know? You may say, I know, but can you do it? I know how to drive, but give them a car to drive. They put it in the bush. I know how to drive. Are you getting it? Yeah? So we also want to develop what? Skills. How do you get skills? You get skills by doing. Not just listening. Doing is doing and doing and doing and doing. And as you do more and more, you become more and more skillful. So that's why we're asking you, how many years have you run your business? Because as you run your business, the longer you run the business, the more you know what can work and what cannot work. And the more you know what to change and what not to change. By the way, my professor who is here, Professor Jenga, my vice chancellor, would always tell you, be rigid in
in what matters and be flexible on what helps you to move forward. But what matters most, be very, very rigid. One of the things that you must be rigid about in your product is quality. Quality. We were given the story by our madam BBC of that guy who went and drank some soup. What was in the soup? Cockroach. Did you forget it?
No.
People tend to remember the bad things more than the good things. I don't know why. I simply don't know why. So what that simply means is be consistent. If you do good today, even tomorrow do good. And the day after continue doing good. And continue doing good. And even when you are absent and people come to your shop, they know somebody will do them good. If you open at 7 o'clock, always open at 7 o'clock. Don't give people guessing. Is she there? Is she there? There. Are you getting it? Be very, very consistent. Okay? So, in the skills that we're going to teach you, we'll teach you how to use certain capabilities that you have not done before. One of the skills that we're going to teach you is called automation and technology and innovation. We want you to know how to automate your business. Why is it good to automate? Let me ask you, how many people are you in one? One person. That's not so. But when you automate, do you know how many people you produce in yourself? Countless. This guy here, he's going to tell you this afternoon that he's a good entrepreneur. Do you know he's making money when he's sitting here? And even when people cross and they sleep, he's still making money. When you know how to do something we call leveraging, we're talking about leveraging. Leverage. Leveraging. What does to leverage? To leverage is to make more out of little. Make more out of little. You get it? You must know how in your business you can manage to make more out of little. And one of the ways of leveraging is through employees. You get people who are skillful, who are knowledgeable, and who have like attitude like you, and you multiply your sales. Such that when you are here, your business is not closed. I hope there are not people who are here who are to close their businesses, then come here. Are we together? Yes. Because those people are acting a very good skill, which is called leveraging. One with the resources of others. One with the resources of other people. Getting employees who can work for you. And where employees are too expensive, get technology. Let technology work for you. How many of you know how to sell on social media? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That guy is very good in that. The other day he gave us his social media handles, a number of them. The good thing about them is that if you do a very good promotional campaign, it becomes viral and it grows faster than when people start talking about it. And people will sell your product even in the absence. Are you getting it? So we are also going to see the competencies around adoption of technology. You'll be able to use technology so that the technology will work for you and give you time to go for holiday. And an entrepreneur is not supposed to be a very tired person. Yeah? That remember, enjoy. It's supposed to be somebody who knows where the golf clubs are in the city. Don't know. You know there's a golf club in Johannesburg. Yeah? When you become a good entrepreneur, you discover where it is. Because you have more time.
Yeah, recording.
Else. You get it? The women club, where women meet to talk social issues and that also, networking, having tea, and so forth. That cannot happen unless you have been able to develop capabilities to run your business even in your absence. So we also going to run that. Attitude. I told you I'm also going to ask you. What is attitude? You're going to just what is attitude?
Say to channel your emotions in the direction that you want to go. For example, let's say you can use positive emotions as a way of, motivating you to do something. Because if you use negative emotions, you are
So he's talking about emotions that connect with your business. The emotions that connect with your business. Right? Okay, I said that attitude will be more or less also about the views that you hold about something, even before you have encountered it. the views that you hold about something, even before you have encountered, even before you have encountered, what is the view that you have? What is the view that you have about your customers? How do you see your customers? Do you take them to be a very important thing? Okay? How do you see me? Even before I start talking. Maybe by the way I'm dressing, if this guy is dressed, looks more of what do you call the guys like dressing like me? Yeah? 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 I look too serious for business, isn't it? Yeah. I look like I've just come from the office now. That's why from tomorrow you'll not see me like that. I have to wear she knows. I like to listen. So I will keep off from the tie and make sure that I relate to the field. Because when you're going to your customers, you must demonstrate who you are. The way you dress represents who you are. Okay? Yeah? Like when you dress in that cap when you're serving chisanyam, I feel good. This guy's progressive. I imagine it. Yeah? Attitude again is expressed by your emotions as you eat it. Serve with a smile. And even if the food did not have enough ingredients, somebody will see the food in a smile. Yeah? You see the food in a smile. A good attitude. A good attitude sometimes will cause you even to make your enemies. People who are determined with a very bad intention against you to keep quiet and have no much say. So you have to have a good attitude. Because attitude affects the emotions which you put in what you do. It affects the emotions of what you, the emotions you put in what you do. If you come to this program and you are feeling this is good for nothing, I'm telling you, you guys, some of you be basking in the sun, others be making noise out there, others be complaining, they are making us work too much. They're getting it. Yeah, because they have bad attitude. If you love your business will fall in love with you. Yes. And it will embrace you, and it will open its pockets and pour money on you. Mura. Yeah, Mura. You're getting it, huh? And as I teach you, let me tell you, myself, I am not just a grassroots lecturer. I'm an expert, and I'm successful. I'm successful. Yes? And some of the things that I'm teaching you are things I've learned when I'm on the road. Somebody said you need to be streetwise. What does it mean to be streetwise? Streetwise?
Streetwise too.
Streetwise is to understand.
Streetwise pub.
Know how to go, yeah, always have your way, especially when you're navigating through the complex web of people and the emotions, their feelings, what. Yeah? By the way, I came to realize that if you're able to serve a very difficult customer, that difficult customer will bring you so many other customers. He says, hey, nobody seems to understand me. You say that nobody understands me, but this guy, he understands me so well. Huh? And he brings you very many customers. So we'll also learn about attitudes about customers. How do you handle your customers? We call it customer service. Is there a bad customer? It's always like,
no matter how you feel,
yes,
humble yourself,
yes,
and let them get their way,
yes,
and you get the money.
Exactly. Yeah, because sometimes you may have a customer who is difficult. Let me call him or her difficult, but not really bad, but difficult. Although when Dr. Catherine began to talk to you, she will tell you on how to define a customer. Because sometimes why you are not able to serve certain customers is because they are not customers.
It's part of the life your edited part.
Because there are some people who are strangers. And no matter how you try to address them, what they are looking for is not found in the shop. Help them to find where it is supposed to be. I get it. So we will be able to see all those differences through this program. So what will you achieve at the end of the day? After you have gone through all this program, I've talked about that you're going to learn knowledge, skills, and attitudes which put together gives you what? Competencies. Competencies. Yes? So you'll be a competent person. Why? You have the skills, you have the knowledge, and you have the attitude. So you are what? Competent. And when you are competent, you become successful. Then we say you are a successful entrepreneur. So now, what are the running outcomes? One, we need you to tell us the story, and I think you did that, of where you began and how you have come, where you have reached, and what you do. We want to know, how do you know you are successful? Is it important for you to know where you are successful? Is it important? Why do you need to know where you are successful? All right. So you are coming to Zetech University. Yeah. Suppose you never know where you are. You could still have an opinion of the journey. And it's not about the resources of the way. And yet you arrive a long time where you are going. So in business, set what we call milestones and targets. Say what you want to achieve. But that achievement is not an end in itself. It is a point for you to celebrate success and plan for the next success. You get it? If you are not able to know when you are successful, you will be a very frustrated person because you'll be saying, I am a failure. You are not a failure. The fact that your business has remained open for the last 3 years since you started, you are a successful person. Because success is an outcome of achieving a goal. So when you have a goal you have set and you reach the goal, then you are successful. Want to make a comment? No. All right. So you find there are people who never plan. They have no goals. So even when they succeed, they never know they have succeeded. You need to have what we call a plan. And the plan is normally put in schedules of what you want to achieve by month 1, what you want to achieve by month 2, what you want to achieve by month 3, and so on. The first year of your business, your plan is called survival. Survival. All you want to do is to make sure that you can pay your bills from month 1, 2, 3. But when you go now to the end of the first year, you should not be survival anymore. It must now be for growth. But you now focus on your business growing in double digits or several digits in terms of the volume that you are dealing with and the profitability that you are adding. Okay? And when you reach maturity, it's a very dangerous stage. When you reach maturity, what should be your plan? Your plan is to introduce newness. Because when something becomes mature and you don't bring something new, it dies. It dies. So if your business has reached the point and you are very mature, you have very many customers, you have very many products, and you are doing very well, be very, very, very careful. Because if you don't introduce something new into it, which will now start a new curve of growth, the one that is established to start, and people who have been working your business will still their customers. Safaricom will tell all the time they are introducing new things. And that newness is what we call innovation. And we'll be talking about it in this particular session. Right? So we'll also be asking the question of how to plan for your business. And Professor Kibas will take you through that. Then growth strategies, I've mentioned that. Then the last item that we look at, which is an outcome, is sustaining growth. Sustaining growth. To sustain means that you maintain that trajectory of up, 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 up. I've told you one of the ways of sustaining it is what? Innovation. Introduce something new. We'll also see another way of sustainability, which may not be applicable at your level. But since we are getting there, you need to know, which is investing in your source of success. Investing in the source of your success. When you find your business has become so successful, ask yourself, who makes you successful? Can you tell who makes you successful? Maybe the customers, maybe your suppliers, maybe the community where you live, So start now invest in them. That way you are able to sustain their businesses. Because when they grow and they become more capable of meeting what you need, then you are able to go further and further. Invest in your employees by developing them. Because when you develop them and they are able to become better, then you can continue growing and growing. So that is the last thing that we are going to run also. That will be covered through several programs. One of them is how to invest in HR, the other is how to manage your finances from growth, and so forth. So what is the content that we're going to cover? The content here, first and foremost, you're going to learn on how to begin, where did you begin your business? How many years? What is your story? How do you plan to serve successful? What is your plan for marketing? What is it that you serve customer? And I'm going to ask that question very soon. If I were to ask you, for instance, what is your business about?
We are addressing them for each and every individual. So like when you are going to the function of our work, we are addressing to education,
Okay. So you dress us for the occasion. Okay, that's good. So maybe I should have seen it in the morning. That is an opportunity. And you have just time. All right? You dress me and tell me now you are going to the market. This is how you dress when you are going to the market. Yeah? Very, very important. Very, very important. And by the way, if I call one of you here and I'm going to stand here, let me tell you, business is biology. The whole of life is a form of business. From your hair, the toe, the shoe, the dress, the food, everything. Are you getting it? Yeah? So when you see someone like starting here, start to imagine what businesses can come out of that part. Of course. And as long as you get something that can make me get excited, I'll open my purse and give you money. Without you, I get it. Yeah. So very, very important. So I'll open it. I want you for a few minutes to discuss with your neighbor and tell him or her your story, the story of your business. I'll come around and listen to those stories. Talk to your neighbor, discuss. When did you start the business? Did you start it when you already operating? And what has been your experience this far? What do you think of the future of your business? Okay? What are some of the things that you celebrate in your business? And there are some which have not been so good, but maybe they became a response to you. And how you know how to do it. Share. Right? So I want you in groups of people to do that. Alright? That's our open. For about 5 minutes, discuss about the business with your friend. Tell them when did you start.
Should we not share? I pay a 2, 3. Share.
What am I? Oh, I extra
Okay, now it will be a business year dining clothing. I started this in 2018 because I found out that school. I started this in 2018 after the year of my matric. Then there are picnic setups in occasions. However, how to sell the rattle of the house, it's like a business or anything to do with picnic I do. And then I can available again a more Seta to this program it's a little bit but in 2021 during COVID. So we got 3,000 grants. So I started some business here, another printer and then laminator. ke printa di-document tsa batho ebile ke ya ba administela tsona. Then ka birthday ya ke collecta running this organization ya Title Boy Chapter. Ke collecta di-toiletry set for boys. So ka birthday ya ka I hand out toiletry set so hona ke ithomile this year on my birthday, 14 July. So doing good. So after this program ke batla ho bona ke registerile organization eo ke kgone because ke na le challenge when I approach companies ke ba botsa for donation ba batla register to leave us so I can answer.
Nguwe vele uyisiza kahle uthi ngibambe wena.
Okay, mina business yami le dropshipping. So basically ngicale 2021. Yeah, 2021 yabo. So yeah, attended the Seta program in 2021. I was at the stipend sakhona. With the stipend sakhona, I've been like stocking, about buying products for other people, collection right now. I have a collection of women's lingerie, shoes, non-branded t-shirts, jerseys, currently we're looking to build an online website or an online platform, where people can buy our services or products. Hoping to compete now Amazon, Shein, Takealot.com in the future. So that's it.
Okay, hi. Naqedile nasizisutha ngithi.
Yeah.
Okay. Naqedile as a small boy because my mom and dad were not working. There was no source of income. It was pressure anyway. So I started as a small boy. I bought a packet of peanuts and then asked my mom to cook them for me. Then I packet it for me. And then we would buy some scale and it is sweet so that also I can boys ba ka survive ba thole carry ma chata carry le gona go thole dijo meaning business people ne ke etsa for survival and then hatla go kana Seta W&R Seta ka 2016 ke se ke rekisa minis go ne ya start and then beke antse ke rekisa minis. Okay, ke na le skill sa ho etsa ne sa ho lokisa di-electronics so tjhelete ya ho lokisa di-electronics le tjhelete ya ho rekisa milis ne tse ke beya ke save anyway and then last year is when only I started to come back into this thing to grow into trading ke reka bottle store and tavern of which mojana se ke mpile batho ba 10 dilemo back in 1992 when I was 12 until now I'm in business. So I see myself growing, but the thing is I'm running business African way. I don't know how to save and do all those things in business and run business properly.
She's manufacturing also, and then she wants to elevate poverty in her community.
Hello everyone. What I've learned from my colleague, Kizzy, is that she also would like to promote her business, which is to provide to a community whereby he is in that sector, whereby he works in the community to provide the level that she has, and she's sharing it with the community.
So here the successes and the challenges you have encountered, how many years of
Ama-challenges
Phela mina ngisho ngona ama-challenges wami.
Ngakuthi mina ngiqala ibhizinisi ngenzela ukuthi sikwazi ukuthola ukudla. Then ama-challenges amaningi kakhulu phela.
Whereby marketing. I have professional marketing, although I'm selling my buying and sell phone or Facebook, whereby I would really love to maybe hear my someone that can help me to market my clothing and my brand. I would also like to, if I could, maybe one day, like have my own boutique, whereby I can maybe work with someone that's a tailor or a designer, whereby we can collaborate his our money.
Yeah.
My brother Steve
Okay, come allow me to do that. And good. Monsieur has very well presented. When you're not hanging,
Not.
and I'm saying that
That's our.
He improves that business for two boys and taking care of them, then he's taking care of other business. So the challenges he has is that it's a contract. So sometimes when the contract ends, it can take you 1 or 2 years to find another.
Okay. My challenges were my into the branding. Really into the branding is because business into living is from other people as a properly branded.
So we need to create your basically things of normal to start to create your own website whereby everyone can use your platform to buy, maybe buy and sell also, to buy from you.
Into distribution, and I into the distribution somewhere. If it's more in the is good.
He's selling frequencies. So what frequency? So what I have is targeting about two.
Follow what
The brand and make the balance.
It's a business.
So you want to see how
It's a very
yes,
big program against that. And the Abantu, we supported the business family. And then we see start to talk about it. And very important because by themselves. So I need to pay them for my own pocket. What is it for me that I'm still fixing electronics. That one is giving me money because I'm doing it alone.
The volume. Yes.
So
Now I'm seeing
I need to see.
so you buy
This has to be
but we have been professionalized. Just take a speaker, same speaker. You don't change the content, all you do is that you cry. Yes. And then you give them a name, that is your name. No. The original name or the of the phones. Also we have original perfume. Yes. All right. When we got PC, you might be able to see some of the places where we have because we have almost everybody, then we have a high of people who have big money, so we will give them back. So now, an entrepreneur must be able to connect a solution to the problem and then take that solution to the market. Did you hear what I say? Must be able to connect a solution to a problem. Then carry that solution where? To the market. Yeah? So you need to find out
Within the business area that we're interested in, W&R Seta has how many sectors? We're 21. Out of those 21 sectors, what are the problems that people are experiencing in your target area? In the area where you want to carry out the business. We understand most of you are running your businesses in the informal settlements, and sometimes in the villages, sometimes in small townships, where the population does not have a lot of luxuries of opportunities. So you are required to become like a one-stop shop where they're able to get a variety of solutions of what they need. So you need to know what product do they need. So you find out what problems do they need. Then you can make the product to solve that problem. Then you'll be able, once you have satisfied that market, you can ask yourself, what other market is similar to the one I'm serving, where this product can also gain opportunity to sell? Okay? I want you to start up and I want you to do this. Start up and do this. Right? Then I want us to understand the supply chain of an entrepreneur. The supply chain. We get our goods from our suppliers. Can we do that? We get our goods from our suppliers. We make our products. We make our products. Then we sell to our customers. So get goods from suppliers, make your products, sell to customers. Get your goods from suppliers, make your products, sell to your customers. Then the difference between how much you bought and how much you sold gives you your profit. And profit is your wealth. All right? So, for you to make more wealth, you need to make sure that your suppliers are giving you very good prices and very good products. And they are giving you a very good deal. If you have a problem with a product, and you take it back to them and they solve it. You get it? Yes. Because if you have a supplier side problem, your customers will always complain. And it is not your problem, it is your suppliers. Select your suppliers very carefully. You don't want somebody who cannot deliver what you need when you need it at the quality you need it at the price you agreed. If it's a farmer where you go to the farm to buy your vegetables, make sure that they are giving you good vegetables. Alright? And when you bring them now to your place where you are selling them, this is what the question comes in. Do you do any value addition? If you are a merchandiser, somebody who buys and sells, all you do is buy, store, sell. Buy, store, sell. That's a very simple model. You have no one. You always make sure that you bought the right thing. You store it properly and displayed and sold and make your money. You go back and get more. How many of you have that kind of business? All you do is buy, store, sell. How many have done that?
But, sir.
Yes?
Me, I'm struggling because sometimes I'm selling perishable goods. So I don't have a cold room to store it.
Yes.
So the more you store, the more get rotten.
Yes. So now, what we need to know is, in this chain of buy, store, sell, problem can occur anywhere around here. One would be how to transport. If you're transporting very perishable goods, make sure you have crates. Package it nicely. So that will reduce the losses that occur because of handling. Maybe some of you are selling eggs. You must know how to transport eggs. Make containers to carry them. If you are doing veggies, get containers that can carry veggies properly. Again, remember, your customers will value what you are carrying depending on how you carry it. If you carry it carelessly, they will think it's not quality, don't care. So make sure that you handle it properly. When it comes, make sure that you know how to store. For you who are not able to own maybe cold rooms and so forth, you need to identify, can you work with associations and cooperatives? Because in certain places, I don't know whether it happens here in South Africa, we have certain businesses who do a given service for you and then you pay for the service. They can store for you in a good environment and you can get it from there and put it up. I don't know whether you have those kind of services.
We have that in seat of Swale there by the big market, but we have to pay.
You have to pay.
Yeah.
Now, this brings a question of innovation. In our traditional societies, before even fridges came, we used to keep food even for a very long time. And it would remain a long time without getting bad. You need to find out what innovations can come up with. Yes, Prof.
To add on that, Prof, how about processing your food? Processing of your food, scanning, storing them, refrigerating, and whatever. It makes your stock last longer when you know how to preserve it.
Now, we are handling an additional benefit that has brought. We say you buy, you store, you sell. You can have buy, process, value add, sell. Then when you are doing the value addition, you add more money now to the value. Yeah. And at this particular point of value addition, there are many ways of value addition. One way value addition is processing, the other one is the packaging. You can repackage. But you can package in smaller quantities depending on the customers you are targeting. You can buy in big bags, come and pack in smaller containers and sell in the small quantities. Get it? So you must know what is your model. Apart from wholesale and retail model, we also have other models like subscription model. A subscription model, you charge people a particular amount per month or per week or per day for using your services. So you need to know your product. How do you sell your product? How do you? If it is food stuff, you sell the food and you put two prices for the food. You put the price of the product and the service. When you improve the place where they come to eat and drink, you charge more. Alright? Because now we are charging for the service. So you have an amount for product, an amount for service. So you need to know what is the business model that works for me. All business models are not the same. You need to determine which one works best for you. That's my baby. So you need to know which business model works best for me. I will ask Amanda about 5 minutes and we'll be able to finish. So when you are doing supply, product, customer, know which model that works best for you. Are you going to be a retailer? Are you going to be a wholesaler? A wholesaler enjoys volumes, but very small margin. You must have a lot of money for you to wholesale. A retailer enjoys markup. Markup is a price that you put in between how much you bought and how much you are selling. And you put the markup depending on what value did you add. Maybe you transported it from a very far place. So that must be put in there. Maybe you are able to provide after certain hours for people who will not have been able to access that place. Then you put that transfer. You are getting it? You must know how do I cost. Don't just sell things. You must make sure that that price gives you money, but don't be expensive. Unless you are dealing with a product like gold and diamond, which people don't buy because they need it, they buy because they want it. You know the difference with that? But these are people buy because they need them. If the price is too high, almost everybody else can meet their need. If I cannot afford this water, look for another water, which will satisfy my last. But if I want gold, gold is gold. get it? So then you will be a manufacturer. I have had some people who are able manufacturers. Manufacturers enjoy what we call value addition. Because you bought a raw material and you make it a finished, you exploit that in innovation. When you are a manufacturer, what you look at for materials that are easily available that people do not know how to convert. Don't work with manufacturing things that are so hard for you to get, because it will not be sustainable. 5 minutes, you have it? Did you guys forgive 5 minutes? No. Yes. All right. So yes. The other one is fee for service. You'll be able to find that. You can read that. Bundling. Bundling is also similar to aggregator. Aggregator is someone who gets items from so many different people and put them at the same place. So if a customer needs those, he does not have to go to so many different shops. You get it? Marketplace. A marketplace is somebody who provides a place for other people to sell. Alright? Affiliate. Affiliate is somebody who allows his space to be used by other people to market their products and can use other spaces of other people to market their products. Raise a bundle. A raise a bundle model works like you sell an item cheap, but people will keep coming back to you to buy more. And that's what people who sell their item. They will free item. And that's what they're going to give you this afternoon. Every time you want to go, you have to go back to them. So they make money from you by the end, not from selling their car. The SIM cards. You must know, where do I make my money? Reverse razor bundle. You sell something expensive, then in the future you sell cheap forever. Like when I buy this TV, I don't have to keep paying the owner of the TV and keep using it. Pay as you go. Franchise is a very good model. Franchise means you use the name of a business that is well respected and does well. Then whatever profit you make, you share with them. Right? Then we have brokerage or an agent. This is somebody who does not own anything, but makes money by promoting other businesses, like this. Then we pay them. We have some people who do that. Like agents of houses, you have a house you have built, you come and promote, collect rent for you, keep his money, give you your money. You're getting it, So you need to go and make your business model. But as you go from here, make sure that you have a business card, the corporate sending materials, you have an email address that works, a telephone that works, you have a way of keeping records of your customers, because in my business, I make more money from my return customers than new customers. Getting a new customer is expensive than getting money from an old customer. Don't lose your old customers. Keep a record of your customers. Know what they buy. And when they are about to buy, even call them. Tell them, I know by now you have finished items I sold you. How many do you need these times? I don't know. Yeah? Okay. Record yourself when you are at your best move, when you are delivering items, when you and you put those things on the social media when you're doing your one. Not just stories about when you went for a wedding, blah, blah, blah. Well, fine. When you are doing your business and you are shining, let people see you. We continue reading the book. We have the activities we have done, but we are not able to do that. But make sure you also have some small flyers like this one here of your business, especially when your business is very young. You don't need to miss this kind of things. And today we have a technology using called a QR code. I know Esther will tell you about that. It is a code that can be scanned by somebody using their phone here to go to your website. So they are doing a business card, use new technology. Don't just do the business card the whole way. I mean, all right? And thank you very much, and do have a nice afternoon.
Thank you so much, Prof, for keeping our time. I'm sure Prof would have told you so much, but unfortunately we are constrained for time, so all the trainers are trying to do just an introductory session of what they could have done, because we realize that you are here to learn from outside, not from inside. So for the trainers, it's just to introduce you to what they feel probably you might, what they think you might learn from outside there. So I'm sure you've learned a lot from Professor Kitao. Now without wasting a lot of time, I'm going to invite Dan so that he can tell us who our next speaker is and what they are going to talk about. And then we can move on from there. So Dan.
Thank you, Dr. Catherine. How are you so far? I'm struggling and tired. But we can push things to move as fast as possible. So the next group I want to introduce is our guest from Safaricom. I will introduce James, who is the branch manager at Safaricom shop at the junction where we'll be going. As I mentioned to you, you will find there people waiting for you, Safaricom staff, to give you SIM card, to show you how to load your money. And when we are there, we'll also show you the forex bureau that they work with. It's next, they are not far from each other. They are now also, if you want to change money, they will change money for you and also push it in the M-Pesa. Are we okay with that? M-Pesa is that on the phone. So each story statement is what we M-Pesa is just with the mobile money which is in your mobile. So without much further ado, James will come and introduce your team. I hope maybe 20 minutes, then we will go for lunch, then we go to Safari. Karibu James.
Karibu.
Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. As I sat there, I was actually learning from Professor. That was a very powerful presentation. I was even taking notes. Yeah, so I the right place. So as you've heard, my name is James Ward. I work for a technology company called Safaricom PLC. Yeah, it's one of the telcos within the country. And whatever we want to introduce is just an introduction. Yeah, the product, when we talk about M-Pesa, yeah, Professor mentioned about innovation. And I believe in Kenya, if you are talking about innovation, then M-Pesa comes top. Mind. Yeah, so my colleague is called Francis Ogo. Coincidentally, we share names, but I only got to know him last week. So we don't come from this. We've known each other for about maybe a week or two. Yeah, so he's from financial services. He works in our head office. So he'll just take you through, tell you what is M-Pesa, how has it transformed lives. Yeah, because there's a place for innovation. Even the way you do business, you need to think of what can distinguish you or what value can you add that will make your business different even from your competitors. And then even as you do business, like when M-Pesa began, you take us through the journey of M-Pesa. It was just basically a product for saving and receiving money. But then over time, we've seen lots of transformation, and it's become part of life for an ordinary Kenyan. Yeah, so without further ado, let me take this chance to welcome Mr. Francis Ogo to just take us through M-Pesa. And maybe later when we are done, we'll be proceeding to the junction where I work. So we've stationed a few of our staff who will help you to activate SIM cards so that when you're here, you're able to communicate back home. And also activate M-Pesa accounts so that as you move around, if you want to transact any business, you want to purchase maybe something, you can take advantage of your M-Pesa account, yeah, to buy items, yeah, or even send the money, or send the money to Western Union by M-Pesa. So asanteni sana.
I'm glad you can answer that. So while they set up this, I'll just begin. Okay, so my name is Francis Ogo from M-Pesa. So Safaricom, let me start from Safaricom. I work in a company known as Safaricom, that I believe all of us have by now known about it. And okay, so I will be very brief. So I work in a company known as Safaricom, and we run the Kenya's biggest or the Africa's biggest mobile money services. It's the origin of mobile money. Actually, mobile money services actually originated from Kenya and through our company Safaricom. So that was years back, back in 2007. Safaricom has been in existence since 1997. So we started in 1997 just as a mobile telephone company, selling SIM cards, making your phone calls, SMS, and internet. And then 10 years down the line, we've transformed, or we added more services, and as Professor was saying, it's called diversification. So we have been looking at how we diversify our products. Okay? And because of that, we have been able to actually grow the company to one of the biggest, I believe one of the biggest in East Africa. We are still moving towards being one of the biggest or probably the biggest in Africa. And the journey has been quite good. We started as a very small company, and I was listening to Paul as he was speaking, and I could actually relate to what he was saying. That's where it all started for us, up to where we are. So, and I will be very quick because of time. This,
yeah.
Okay. So, basically, this gives us a brief of the journey where we started, and I will not take you through all of it, but majorly touch on what touches on business, our business customers, our business products. So we started back in 1997, but then in 2007 is when we launched our mobile money. So this is the journey of mobile money, and the journey has been success because of customers, our customers. We listen to the customer. Product, and even you, as you do your products are built based on customer needs. If you are meeting customer needs, then the customer will automatically buy your product. Okay? If you are not meeting your customer needs, no matter what, no matter how much you spend, no matter how beautiful your product is, no one is going to buy it. And we have so many examples of businesses that have not succeeded because their products are not meeting customer needs. Okay? So when we started, we just started as send money to someone, and then another person will withdraw. So basically, as in Kenya, we realized most of us move from the rural coming to the city to look for work. But when we come here, we leave our loved ones at home. Okay? So probably you come here with your immediate family, but you leave your parents, grandparents back in the village. So that means we need to keep sending them money. Okay, that's where it started. Before that, when M-Pesa came, we were largely depending on post offices to send money. So if I needed to send money home, I would go to a post office, purchase a money card, and then we would have to, I would have to tell my relatives in the village to go to the nearest post office to pick the money. It will take several days, sometimes even close to 1 week. Now you can imagine if there is an emergency, then that there will be a problem there. So the first thing M-Pesa came to do is fill that gap. Send money to someone, within a few seconds they will have the money. All they need to do is go to an agent, a mobile money agent near them, to cash. So it just works like an SMS. So I'll just go to my phone, do it, and they will get an SMS on their side confirming they have received the money. All they need to do is proceed to the nearest agent point and cash the money within an instant. So the delay will just be depending on how they delay when collecting the money. But they will receive the money within a few seconds. Less than a minute, they will have the money. So the moment that happened, now you see there was no need to go to a post office anymore. Because when I'm sending money to someone, I need them to have the money immediately, not 1 week down the line. So that's where we started. And it was just more send money, cash, buy airtime. That's what we did. Then over time we noticed that there were business people who now doing business and collecting the money again on their investors. So business people started asking now, M-Pesa only covers send money, one person to another person. Where are businesses? So we put in a second type of product here. Yes, we call it C2B, meaning customer to business, customer making payment to business, but the product name, even out here, when we will be going to the market, the product name you are going to see is called Payme. And I'm going to mention some products we've done along the way. So there was Payme here. Now, Payme was good. It was revolutionary in how business payment was done. However, there was still a problem somewhere. So the Payme, it was largely to build utility companies, electricity companies, water companies. Basically, it required a company that has the ability, that have staff to manage the payment system, that have computers, because you needed a computer to actually log in to view your financial statement to see if customers pay. So every time a customer goes to electricity company to pay, the electricity staff need to log into the computer, check their statement to see that they received the money. Okay? Now, that means it works with big companies with computers, with staff who have been trained on how to use computers. But what happened to the small business people? They are being left out. Okay? Even though Payme at that time, it again changed the market. I remember those times whenever someone needed to actually make payment for your electricity, you needed to pay electricity bill. Normally happening at the end of the month or the beginning of the new month. You would go to an electricity office. You would find a queue 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers long. Also, you have to wait there. Probably by 1 o'clock, by 5 p.m., it's not your time. You told go home, come back tomorrow. You come back the following day, 6 a.m. in the morning, you find the queue is 5 kilometers away. So it will be a struggle. Some people used to actually literally spend on the electricity office doorsteps the whole night, so that the following morning you are near the door, so that you don't find a long queue, okay? But the moment we brought in Payme and we told them, no, you don't have to come to our office. Please just pay directly from your M-Pesa, okay? So people stopped going to the offices, and even these companies now, they improve their connections. So we were not now having cases of people's electricity being disconnected. Then along the way, now as we were speaking to customers started speaking to us. We introduced a point where you could withdraw your cash from your phone from ATM. You no longer needed to go to the M-Pesa, which means you could actually even withdraw your money at night. Then we introduced Western Union. We have a lot of our relatives who are outside the country but need to send money back home. We integrated or we connected Western Union to M-Pesa. Okay? That's very important because before that, whenever you got money from Western Union, and I believe you have also used Western Union, you realize that you are required to go to a Western Union office. They don't